How's about that? How about to bounce back in absolute style? Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the Diogo Football Channel, to the instant match reaction to Liverpool's absolute hammering of Arsenal by 4-0. I mean, I've obviously said we've slapped Arsenal. Water is wet, because basically that's another battering. Arsenal just do not like coming to Anfield. But I've been joined by my good mate, Jack Mac LFC. How you doing, Jack?
Not too bad, mate. As I said, just before, apologies, everyone, if you expected me on last night. Uncle Juicy's cold. And so apologise to Doug, most importantly, and obviously everyone I know. But get in, Reds. Thank you for having me on, Doug. And what a game to come after. As you said, water's wet. What's new? Liverpool battering Arsenal every single result.
Yeah.
Second half, which we'll just talk about, but every aspect of tonight's performance was boss.
Yeah, absolutely. Hello to Niall Kane. Arsenal get battered everywhere they go, especially against the top clubs. Especially. Hello to Tom May as well. Hope you're doing well. Hope you guys can get a result tomorrow at the Etihad. That would be absolutely fantastic. But yeah, I mean, what did you make of the team first of all? Because I think me, Connor, Chase, and Jamie actually all but got the team spot on yesterday. We thought that Ox would start, and we actually did think that Tsimikas would start ahead of Robbo.
Yeah, most definitely, mate. And I think it's great to see Ox get that consistent team selection. I think he's a player that relies heavily on a good run of form. Fingers crossed, if he can stay fit till now the end of the season, possibly in a couple more years, it could salvage very much his career, because I think there was a lot of people outside Liverpool, and obviously some sections of the fan base going, what's Ox going to do? And even when I spoke to you, mate, and after the Brighton performance, it wasn't the best performance from himself, and he'll know that. But for me, I'll give him man of the match tonight, right now, mate. I'll spoil it, but I think Ox, for me personally, there was a lot of good shouts for man of the match, but for me, personal point of view, I'd have to give it to Ox, just for the sheer determination in which he proved, obviously, coming up against his former club, most importantly. Players do that. It makes his performance even better, but every aspect of his game, from a pressing point of view, in terms of his availability and in terms of running into the space, getting the passes from the likes of Thiago and Fabinho into his feet, but having that intelligence really to go forward and get into the spaces, in which he's definitely improved over recent weeks.
Yeah, 100%. 100%. Chris Welsh is an uncomfortable win. Same old story for us versus Arsenal at Anfield. Just like previous meetings, up the Reds, absolutely. And Tom Hayes just echoed what you just said, Jack. I think Ox had a brilliant game, and he's need this game. Yeah, absolutely. Whole team played brilliantly. Yeah, I think we've been kind of missing that at home. I think you've been kind of missing that. The intensity was there tonight. Yes, it took us a little bit of time to get going, but obviously we will talk about one particular incident that did spur on the crowd. Yeah, I thought the whole team did play brilliantly. Can we play Arsenal at Anfield every week? Haha. Yeah, absolutely. I know. Hello to Helen. Hope you're doing well. Michael talks football. Hope you're doing well. What's up? Fabinho and Thiago were excellent. Yes, I thought both of them were fantastic as well. But first half, as I've said, it did take a little bit of time. To be fair, there wasn't much between the two sides in the first sort of 15, 20, 25 minutes. But in the 30th minute, I think it was a tackle from Sadio Mane on Tomiyasu, and Mikel Arteta has gone absolute dog shit.
He went full
Klopp.
Channeling his inner Frank, innit? Arteta, he's getting the vibes from Frank Lampard. That was suicide, mate. Like that we all watched it from home, and even probably all the Reds around the world, in the stadium, most importantly. That's something you don't do. It riled the fans. It got Liverpool fans on edge, and rightly so. It got us the fans into the not just in the ground, but always watching the game. Went, let's get into these even more, because it played into the hands of Liverpool so much, and I'd love for them to start scrapping both Arteta and Klopp, because Klopp would absolutely lever him all over the place anyway. He's a 6'6" big massive German against some Spanish 5'5" fella.
Yeah. Now, Ken, just look at Man United, mate. Oh my, yes. It does look increasingly likely that it looks like the end for Ollie at United, which is a shame, which is an absolute shame, because he is a football genius. But yeah, I haven't seen the game yet, so I can sit back and revel in the game. Well, at least you are more than welcome, obviously, onto the match reaction. We will be joined by another guest. I forgot to say, we will be joined by someone coming on as well, but won't give away who it is anyway. But yeah, I did jokingly say on Twitter, Klopp against Arteta coming to. No, Klopp versus Arteta, the sequel, coming to a boxing ring near you.
It's David versus Goliath, mate. There'll be no contest. Like me against you, mate. I'd stand no chance.
Mane had a great game tonight, says Seamus. Yeah, absolutely. Evening, gents. Fantastic win for Liverpool today. Arteta on the sidelines was just a beautiful thing to watch. Shows how lost he was in today's game. Yeah, Look, Arteta is a good manager. Do not get me wrong. Like, Arsenal fans are calling for his head tonight. Yes, I know they've been slapped at Anfield again, but one thing you can say, though, is they have been on a very, very good run. I think Arteta will get it right. I mean, Arsenal are looking potentially to be getting into top four, maybe Europe this season. I've been impressed with them, but the one thing you can say, they definitely need to improve against the top clubs, because they will get smashed. I think people need to remember this is a young Arsenal team. The good future is they don't play bad football, just Liverpool have a stronger team. Yeah, absolutely. Still waiting for news from OT sacking and putting Rodgers in the... Oh, Jesus.
Oh, I'd be all for that. Did you say, Ellen and everyone, you probably won. Leicester were even worse. I thought they couldn't even get any worse today.
They were shocking. Absolutely shocking. Made up for Taki tonight. The noises I was making for that. Okay, I won't read that second part. Whenever Taki plays, he scores. Yeah, it was great substitution. Great substitution as well.
Masterclass from Jurgen, when it was. He meant that.
Is the Southampton game at home or away? It is at home, Helen. It is at home. And then we've got Tom May's Ev away as well. Advantage Klopp against every manager. I'd fancy Klopp against every manager in the league, to be honest. You'd hurt him, but he'd still come after you. Not a great day today. Yeah, 5 whole productions. Yeah, it wasn't a good day at the office for you guys. Anyway, but the breakthrough does come, and it is from that man yet again. Trent Alexander-Arnold and to Sadio Mane. I mean, look, we have to say that Ramsdale, bloody hell, I thought this was going to be another game where Ramsdale was just going to save Arsenal's ass every single time. But my goodness me, I think he is. I think he will look back at the first goal and think he could do better. But it's a lovely header from Sadio Mane.
Yeah, most definitely, mate. I think for me, we'll speak about Jota's goal, him sending him back to the Championship with that little dummy. But yeah, spot on, mate. Trent off the back of obviously the England game last week, getting the hat-trick of the assists. Standard proceedings from Trent really today, mate. But were you surprised, Doug, and everyone at home as well, how I think he picked it up on commentary tonight, how high Arsenal's line was on that set piece? If you're telling, like, if it was Kevin De Bruyne or a Trent, you've got so much space in behind to whip the ball in. It was sound for us because it was sounds to just put the ball on the postage stamp in that area. But yeah, a tremendous header. If you want to nitpick about that potential save, he did get fingertips to it, but I think he was too very much flat-footed.
Yeah, I would absolutely agree. Hello to Glenn Kitely. Yeah, obviously it's only banter, mate. It's only banter, but yeah, you guys have not had a very good day. But as I have said, I really do appreciate you coming on the channel as well, and hope you're doing okay. Ramsdale did save you guys today. I know you said in one of the previews that he's probably the world's best keeper at the moment. He performed very, very well tonight as well. Ramsdale again looked very good in that game, even though he conceded 4. Yeah, absolutely. Is it just me who couldn't stop watching Thiago every time he was on the ball? And that Jota give me a good feeling. Yeah, absolutely, Connor. Connor, I have left the link in the chat. If you the link in the chat, I have left a message on Twitter. I have left you the link in the chat. So if you want to come on, then just obviously give me the thumbs up, and I'll get you on. I love the stream, lads. Keep it up, though. Thank you, 5 Hole Productions. Are we going to be okay for AFCON? On balance of today, I mean, Taki played really, really well. Jota played very, very well. And obviously we'll probably have Firmino back as well. And
hopefully Harvey Elliott as well, potentially.
I've heard we're going to be missing Alexander-Arnold this Christmas. I've heard he's been contracted to help Santa this year. Well, he does post very good deliveries, doesn't he?
Yeah, I think he's been busy with the Liverpool's women's team. He's been watching. I think he's must be dating one of the girls anyway. But you've shown your support this weekend watching the women's.
Yeah, definitely. Good evening, gents. Nice to see you on, and Helen in the chat too. Really nice evening all round. Yeah, thank you, Rory. Good to see you. Ramsdale stopped it being more. Yeah, he absolutely did. So halftime 1-0. Very, very good. I think Arsenal would have probably felt that. Yeah, maybe 1-0. They're still in the game. But that second half, the intensity got up so more in that second half. And the second goal does come, and it is a shocking back pass from Tavares. But my goodness me, Jota, the coolness, the composure. I mean, he sent Ben White back to Brighton, and he sent Aaron Ramsdale back to Sheffield United with that. Yeah. The coolness and composure to go past Ramsdale and to just slot in was absolutely fantastic. Jota's been a very good signing.
Oh yeah, his minutes to goal ratio, things like every goal 120 odd minutes, which is staggering and
mental.
Mate. And obviously, I think he's been injured for a couple of those weeks as well. So tremendous. I'm surprised he nearly sent all of us at home the other way. I think that Ramsdale, I think he's still on the ground after the game. He sent everyone very reminiscent Reds as well. Was it the goal Bobby scored all those years ago at Anfield when Bobby terrorized the whole, like he usually does against Arsenal.
Yeah.
That takes a lot. I know it looks easy, but at that elite level, we've all tried doing that in the park or even the garden. We can't do that, obviously. But what a superb, the composure at the highest level was phenomenal, mate.
Absolutely indeed. Dave's in, what a performance, never mind the win. Yes, absolutely fantastic performance. The birthday boy from yesterday, Dan, is in. Well, that was a good birthday present for you, wasn't it? 4-0 against Arsenal. That was a very good birthday.
Mate. Happy birthday.
Absolutely. Tavares looked the right tit in that moment. Yeah, Jack and obviously the chat, were you surprised Tierney didn't start today?
Not really, because I've seen the highlights against Watford, and I think he played very well. And I think it would have been wrong for Arteta to drop him. But I think that you'll be hard pressed to find a left back in Europe, even as well as the Premier League this season, to say that they've not had a good game against Salah, because he absolutely minced every single one of them. But I think it's a snap back to reality for a lot of Arsenal fans and a lot of those Arsenal players. Even Ramsdale, as good as he has been, he's been very arrogant in interviews. If you watch him, yes, goalkeepers, they're all mad. And obviously, Alisson exudes confidence. The elite level players do. I suppose you have to be confident if you want to be that good at football. But I think Ramsdale, brought him down a couple of pegs today. A lot of hard work, not just for Ramsdale, but for Arteta, most importantly. They are years behind Liverpool, Chelsea and City. But as Tom said, and everyone in chat tonight, the Arsenal fans are very intelligent. They know that they're not expected to challenge for top 4. But I think if they can get at least, as you said, mate, 4th or 5th, possibly that would be an amazing season. But a lot of young, good players. But their left back, he had a shock, and I wouldn't be surprised if Tavernier, if he is back to full fitness, not Tavernier, the left back, getting mixed up all the SPL, Scottish left backs and full back there. But yeah, Tierney, left back, mate.
Yeah, definitely. Indeed. Yeah, Helen, I thought it was going to be a tight game. I think we all did, to be honest. I think we all said in our post-match and like previews yesterday. I thought we were going to have a tougher game, and obviously it didn't turn out to be that. Did Arsenal not turn up when we have a Man U game? Yeah, that was yeah. But it wasn't five yet. A complete performance today, Reds, absolutely. And Arteta has reportedly been told to clop on to himself. That's why I went 2-1. Yeah, we all went 3-1 yesterday. And I mean, Mane and Jota are on the score sheet as well. Um, and it had to be Mo Salah to get the third because you're just missing the other one of the front three to score another great move. Basically, Fabinho to Thiago to Jota with a header, and Sadio Mane goes past Tomiyasu like he's not there, and he has a simple task to square it to Salah, who makes it 3-0. And I think it kind of. I mean, everyone was a bit worried of Mo Salah having like a 3-game goal drought. I mean, what's that all about? But I thought Salah today was excellent again.
Yeah, no, that was probably my moment of the match, mate. And I don't know how everyone else at home felt. Just those two hugging each other, Mane and Salah. We know they both love each other. All the players love one another, and obviously you can see on the pitch. But yeah, it was never in doubt that obviously I think there was a couple of times within the game Salah tried to pass to Mane, but all of them, that Mo sometimes does this within games. He tries too hard. I think if he just relaxes, but it's the pressure in which he thrusts upon himself. Us fans know he's got the quality in that, but I think sometimes he just try too hard, and sometimes it's just let it happen naturally, just relax and just bang one top corner. But tremendous, the unselfish nature which all of our forwards do have, but obviously the press will say different.
Yeah, definitely. Hello to Owen. Evening, guys. I hope to be able to join you, but I can't promise for now. Do you think that Virgil looks back to his best, or is that just me? I thought he was very good today. Him and Matip at the back were especially very, very good. I think they're walking out at Anfield with wallet, keys, phone, and Aubameyang and Lacazette, because Aubameyang has another disaster class. I mean, again, water's wet.
Two Arsenal driving his Lamborghinis, mate, and making YouTube videos. So it's all right. I was making YouTube videos, but he's a professional footballer who gets paid $300K a week to do mad hairstyles as well. So what an embarrassment of a forward. Arsenal's captain as well.
Yeah, needed a destructive performance after that shambolic showing 2 weeks ago. Yeah, absolutely. Okay, I get the gist. Evening to Diogo. Hope you're doing well. That must have been some game for you guys today. 3-3 against Burnley.
I can't wait for that to match a day later. That'll be a good game.
I know. I was just thinking that. Salah and Mane don't like each other. No. They then have the manliest hug ever. Hugged after one assists the other. Yes. I think that's a very good point, Kian. A lot of people have been saying, oh, Mane and Salah, Mane and Salah don't like each other. Well, I think that kind of just proves a point that yes, they do. We will get to player ratings very shortly, Helen. We will get to player ratings very, very shortly. That tackle by Fabinho in the first half deserves a mention as well. Half a second in either direction, he gets sent off for crunching whoever it was. I thought he was immense. I don't think he allowed Arsenal's midfield. I mean, I said it on Glenn's channel, and I said it on my stream last night. The midfield battle was always going to be key, but I tell you something, I'm so glad we got Fabinho. I mean, we got him for 40 million almost. It's just turned out to be an absolute bargain. The Hoover, I like to call him.
Yeah, no, tremendous, mate, and obviously Ian spot on there, and everyone it was that thing he's mentioning the 3-on-1. Obviously, when Arsenal had like 3 attacking players, I think Fabinho had that one moment to make that challenge spot on, and as Keane said, he would have got sent off, but tremendous. It's fantastic. He was that missing piece of the jigsaw really that we needed. Obviously, since Mascherano left, and obviously Lucas Leiva not on the level of obviously Mascherano or Fabinho, but Tremendous player.
Absolutely. Was it a wise move from Arteta to square up the Klopp on the touchline? 2 yellow cards too? Nope. I mean, Frank Lampard did that.
Look where he is now. No, the job.
I love that expression. Oh, what this? Yeah, I can do that. I can do that all night if you want. Question is, how do you reckon Gerrard done in his first game in charge? Very good win against a very tough Brighton team. Yes, I know they were missing a couple of players. I think Robert Sanchez was suspended, but a very, very good win for Gerrard. Jack, what do you think?
Yeah, mate. I just kept on looking on, obviously, the updates at 3 o'clock and just seeing Stevie doing his classic Stevie. And I think the Villa fans probably might take a while to get round to him, but most importantly, Jurgen, everyone in chat, it's a results business as well, because he keeps on winning games. Just we grew up all watching him as kids and all that. It's the sheer passion in which he shows. But even in his interviews, even when he was at Rangers, he oozes passion, but he gives 100,000,000%, regardless if it's on the pitch and obviously in a managerial dugout. I think he will be a massive roaring success at Villa.
Hello to Sophie. You big, bold, beautiful bastard. My exact phrase when Fab made that challenge.
That's what I'm waiting for itself.
Introducing the new Dyson Brasilia Fabinho Tavares, comes with pure compact cleaning for 90 minutes at a time and a long battery life. Yes, absolutely. And the fourth goal, if there's ever a sub to make, it is obviously Minamino for Jota, and Minamino's first touch is a goal. And I think that's his first goal at Anfield as well, if I seem to see her hearing commentary as well. So what will that goal do for his confidence, do you think?
So much, mate. We knew, obviously, we watched the celebration and turn round, and obviously, I mean, he just forgot about his teammates for a little second. And obviously, last year, obviously with COVID and that, when he did move, he was sat in a hotel for most weeks, really, didn't go out and about the city, but that will do him so much confidence. We've seen him when he has been in cup games and brief moments, but that will do so much to him on the pitch as well. But I think he will be playing a massive part, as we spoke about, especially if the lads who go to AFCON. This Taki will have a massive impact this season, and we will need them.
Yeah, definitely. Also just to say, Sophie, I hope Keith's okay. Because obviously I know you're obviously happy to be as an Arsenal supporter, so I hope he's doing okay. Because I did actually quote to him and say, "You're stating the bleeding obvious," or "Thank you, Captain Obvious," or something like that. It looks like a chipmunk on Prozac. Oh, this. I could do that as a. I'll probably get people just probably screenshotting that now, is it?
I'll set it as the ringtone when you ring me, mate. Just let me phone go.
Oh, just imagine. Congrats, Doug. We are massive frauds, says Thriller from Manila. Thank you very much for tuning in. As always, I hope you're doing okay anyway. It might take a while to get round to him, maybe, but from what I saw, they're already making a good start. Yeah, definitely. Coming onto the pitch with one mission in mind: objective, score. Yeah, absolutely. That's a good question, Helen. I would definitely start Minamino.
Yeah, most definitely, Helen. I think, obviously, rotation. I know a lot of us have spoken about consistent levels of team selection, and I think that was very obvious in the Liverpool midfield tonight. It helped having that consistent three. Obviously, Diogo coming back due to his injuries in recent weeks. But yeah, Taki deserves it. And I think even if he does play, I think we won't see that much of a drop-off in terms of quality, because he's been playing superb in the cup games. And I'd fully back him playing. I think allow Mane to have a midweek where he doesn't get absolutely volleyed left, right and centre. Just give him a bit of rest. But Mane, if you're telling Mane, he won't be happy. He'll be like, I want to play. But it'd be great to see Taki get a full 90 if he can.
Yeah, definitely. And there was a lovely moment. Tyler Morton made his Premier League debut today. as well. What a moment for him. I mean, he's had to obviously play his part in obviously the League Cup games, but obviously we have needed, strength and depth on the bench, as I've said. But it was a lovely wee moment to get him on.
Yeah, it's every Scouse lad's dream, isn't it? Like, it's tremendous. 17 years old. We all dream of it, not just Scousers, but obviously Liverpool fans around the world. And all to him. And obviously Trent's given him he was the first person to give him a high five when he come on. But obviously, I think Carragher was speaking on commentary. He's got the ability, and he's one of those names that he's been at the club since he was about 7 years old. He's from the Wirral. Not a proper Scouser, but yeah, that do mean so much. Even if it was like 5-10 minute cameo, which it was, but yeah, this lad has got he's a talk about the academy. Really, everyone that you've seen do interviews talk about him, and obviously Trent and these players that are coming through. He's a player to watch.
Oh yeah, definitely. Apparently United board. Apparently United board are undecided about sacking Solskjaer. If Ollie stays at the wheel, it'll be hilarious. Wow, they're still undecided. Still undecided, and they've had an emergency meeting today. Wow. That's interesting.
The thing is, Jurgen, and as everyone in chat as well, the fact that they didn't sack him after the Liverpool game, that's like the biggest. Like, but today they were even worse. I've only seen the highlights, but they were worse than they've played.
I mean, if Solskjaer is still at Manchester United for the Villarreal game, I'll be amazed. If he is still in charge for them against Chelsea, imagine what the score would be.
Where was Harry Maguire going like that? Hey, I've been
hey. Yeah, absolutely. Yes, Helen Levy did get a draw today against St Mirren, an 87th minute equaliser, so that was a good thing. Only thing that was missing from that game is young Morton getting the ball about 40 yards out, deciding, sod it and having a go. He just skied it, but I'd have laughed until I got sick. Just as you know, as AK Tyler Morton is 19.
He looks younger than that. I think if he needs to take his ID to a couple of pubs, he might not get a couple of IDs. Definitely if Doug was ID him in Tesco, we'd need his ID. So
yeah, no, definitely. Hello to Genie 20. Hope you're doing well. Yes, Bayern did lose as well. So did Leipzig as well, which is mental. Hello to Genie as well. Ollie at the wheel. Yeah. Lifetime contract extension, I say. Yep. Absolutely. I will say this now. I do not see them beating Villarreal. I think Villarreal will beat them as well. Chelsea will tear them to shreds. Yes, absolutely agree with that. I think we'll all go down when United play Villarreal. I thought it was hilarious that Van de Beek was supposedly in the line to start and didn't. He comes on at half-time and then immediately scores, only proving Ollie even more wrong. Yeah. That guy should get out of that guy should get out of Manchester United. Anyway, but we're not.
Which is mad. Happy days for United. They're the shit show. The Reds are winning, and we're happy days, aren't we, Doug? We're only 4 points behind Chelsea, and there's a long way to go.
Oh, long way to go as well. But let's get into the player ratings. Alisson didn't have much to do. I can only remember 2 saves he made. I think it was from Lokonga, which was very easily saved. The save from Aubameyang I thought was a very good save. The one he gets down very, very low to his with his foot. But didn't have much to do. What would you give Alisson?
7.
I was thinking towards a 7.
Yeah. Obviously, if he was tested a bit more, I think you could have given him a bit more. But I think 7's a standard for Ali, mate. Yeah, great performance.
Yeah. I would agree. Guys, get your player ratings in the chat as well. And obviously, I'll read some out before obviously we go. Trent. Well. I mean, I think he's been robbed of an assist for Jota because he does get a slight touch. But I suppose you'd have to say that Trent's all-round play again. I mean, he's made two assists as well. What would you give Trent?
9. Yeah.
Mm.
Probably all over the place in a good way, but yeah, a 9 for me, mate.
Yeah. Owen says Ali made 2 excellent saves, 8 out of 10. I'm along the lines of that. I would definitely say Trent 10 out of 10. Yeah, I can't remember too many times that Smith Rowe or Saka tried to get past him today. I think he was much better defensively, but then again, I suppose Arsenal didn't really threaten us, which was very surprising. But we never let them through. Van de Beek to the Ev asked Tom. Well, you do need midfielders because obviously Doucouré's out for a while, isn't he? I think that'd be a good one. As well. I mean, he's in his 30s, right? Or is he 40? So lifetime contract seems logical. just give each other a day. Yeah. Well,
That's too easy. That's too easy.
That's way too easy. Matip, I thought was cool, composed, calm. I mean, 8 going on 9 probably.
Yeah, 8. Much improved, obviously, from the West Ham game. I think it wasn't just Matip, but the whole back line. That's an absolute shambles, especially on corners. But I think even Arsenal tried that as well, didn't he, Doug? And everyone in the chat. He tried early on, especially in that first half, tried to get a couple of the players on Alisson, mark his area in the 6-yard box. But I think Matip and Verge dealt with it really well. So an 8 for me, yeah.
Yeah, definitely. Virgil, I think, as Owen said, I think he was back to his best today. We've seen the big passes that he was spraying out to Salah, big passes he was spraying out to Tsimikas as well. I mean, if we give Matip an 8, going on a 9, it has to be the same for Virgil.
Yeah, both 2. I'd give them an 8. Yeah, I think even as everyone in chat early on in the show said that, like that pass, so when he has to spin round and obviously hook the ball away from a Lacazette or Aubameyang, but that's standard Verge in it. But 8, yeah, save the 10s for when he has a hat trick of goals. You never know.
Tsimikas, I thought he was very good. He kept Saka at bay. I think he kept Aubameyang at bay as well. I mean, obviously we've given Trent a 9, so I think probably looking at that, I think you'd probably have to go probably 8 for Tsimikas.
Yeah, 8. 8.5. But yeah, I'll go with an 8, mate. Yeah, I agree with you. Tremendous again.
Jeannie's saying Alisson 9, more successful passes than Partey. Yeah, I don't remember Arsenal having a shot on target. Other than that, it was Lokonga, Kian Lokonga effort from God knows what distance. Yeah, that was about 35, 40 yards as well. We can start another run of games longer than the 25 last time and overtake Chick. Yeah, I absolutely agree. Do I think Rangers win tomorrow? Yes, I do. But Giovanni Van Bronckhorst actually, his first game as Rangers manager will be against Livingston next Sunday. So yeah, get in the Lions' den, as they say. Yeah, so I will get my coat for that one. Fabinho, I'm going to say this now. I thought he was my man of the match. I thought he was absolutely superb. That breakaway that Arsenal had, and he just basically puts it into like the centenary stand or Kenny Dalglish stand, I think it's called now. I thought he was absolutely fantastic. So, I mean, yes, I know he got booked, but apart from that, I thought he was absolutely fantastic. So for me, he gets my man of the match. I'm giving him 9.
Yeah, I'd go over 9 as well, mate. You hit it on the edge with what you said there. Superb, typical Fabinho.
Yeah, absolutely, and it was nice. It's nice to get them get a player under the noses of United, or if you believe that anyway. Thiago, I absolutely love watching this guy play football. The eye of the needle passes. I don't think I've ever seen someone pass a ball as good as him. I thought he was very, very good as well. Again, probably an 8 for me.
Yeah, I'd go for 9.
9?
Yeah, for me personally, but I think the midfield was superb. But yeah, I go 8.5. meet in the
8.5.
middle.
8.5. Oxlade-Chamberlain, so made up for Ox. So made up. I thought he was excellent today. His defensive work, his attacking presence as well. As I've said, defensive work. I think there was one chance where I think Saka tried to get the ball out to, I think it was Lacazette, just clears it, completely clears it away from danger. Ox, I mean, I've given Fabinho a 9. I've given Thiago an 8. Do you know what? I'm gonna give Ox a 9. I thought he was excellent today.
Yeah, I give him a 9.5. My man of the match. As I said, dominance much improved off the Brighton performance. Obviously, the Atletico Madrid game, that was a much better performance off the back of the Brighton game. But yeah, he's growing in stature, growing in confidence, and growing in quality, most importantly. But 9.5 for me, my man of the match.
Yeah, absolutely. Sadio Mane had a Sadio Mane kind of game. Misplaced passes. But the main thing is that he got a goal, he got an assist as well. Did get booked as well. I think he was a little bit fortunate with that yellow card. But Sadio Mane, I would say 8.5 because obviously he was booked. I can't really give him a 9 because of his booking.
Yeah, 8.5. Yeah, I'd agree with that, mate. 8.5 still a big performance as well. The typical Sadio Mane performance, but I think similar to, as I said about Salah, mate, I think him and Salah, they try so hard to do as much as they possibly can. And I think sometimes both of them do get to the byline in their heads of thinking about that elite level of players. You've probably got like, they're thinking 10 steps ahead than the ordinary person. And they're like, oh, I've miscontrolled it. But as he said, he done everything that he was supposed to do tonight. And yeah, 8.5 for big man Sadio.
Yeah, I absolutely agree. Jota, I mean, I thought he had a very good game overall, but that second goal is just cool composure. I think he's actually improved his goal scoring from his Wolves days as well.
Oh yeah, the Arsenal fans. If you're an Arsenal fan out there, you hate him, don't you? Because he just scores, as you said, mate. He loves scoring against Arsenal, but yeah, a 9 for me, mate. Tremendous, absolutely tremendous.
I would agree. And then Mo Salah. I mean, people said that he was on a bit of a goal drought, but he's typical Mo, still getting in the right places, and he finally gets his goal. That's his 11th of the season already. How many could he potentially get before he goes to the Africa Cup of Nations?
Hopefully, I'm hoping he does get a couple of hat-tricks before then, so he's got a bit of like leeway in between in terms of he's like scored a couple of goals ahead of games, and then you can allow a couple of match days off. But yeah, I think he will be record breaking Mo. But even if it isn't the case, mate, I think we will see a more bigger spread of goals. I think we scored like 35 goals in the Prem already, or something around that anyway, which is staggering. So even if Mo does score 20, I think you'll see Mane get at least 15 to 20, and then Jota getting 15 to 20. Same with Bobby as well.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I would absolutely agree as well. Let's see what some of you are saying. Can Liverpool win the league? Who knows? Who knows? I mean, if we beat teams like that, then I don't see. I mean, I think Chelsea will probably drop points somewhere eventually. We're not going to win every game. Let's put it that way. No team is going to win every game. We've already seen Chelsea drop points. You've seen us drop points. City have dropped points as well. It's a long season, so if we're there or thereabouts by March, April, then there's always a chance. There's always a chance, but it does depend on obviously League Cup, FA Cup, Champions League. It's pretty much importantly,
injuries as well, mate.
100%.
Obviously, you look at the squad depth from which City and Chelsea have; it's ridiculous. I watched Chelsea today, and they look crazy at the back. Most importantly, even when not playing the best, they look very assured at the back. Yeah,
absolutely. Even it's Jamie Phillips. Hope you're doing well, my friend. Thank you very much for coming on last night as well. Hope you enjoyed it as well. Evening, guys. Absolute buzzing. We smashed them to bits. Yes, we did. Substitutions. Jordan Henderson. I don't think I don't think he really did anything that I can remember that I can
He
really
ball over
rate him on.
when he come on, ball over the top. Anyway, did he cause one of the goals? Not too sure. But yeah, I think Jordan.
Standard 7, maybe.
Yeah, 7. I think anything more
Um,
than 7, unless he got like a hat trick when he come on. But he didn't have much time. But yeah, 7 mate for Jordan.
Taki Minamino, I mean, first touch goal, and then I don't think he did anything else. So it's because of the goal, it has to be an 8.
Yeah, an 8 all around for that goal. Instant impact, anyway. That's what you want.
And Tyler Morton was only on for about 5 or 6 minutes, so I think standard 7 again. I would say. I don't think
Yeah.
I don't think anyone is below a 7 tonight. I really don't.
Yeah, that's when you know you've had a very good performance, mate. And this was, as we already discussed in tonight's show with everyone in chat as well. It was important that we did need this performance. Obviously, Arsenal, we knew what they'd do. They come to Liverpool, try and play their game, but we didn't allow them to. But as we said there, mates, as you said, it's a marathon, not a sprint in terms of the league. It's the games like Brighton, the games against obviously other teams that we've struggled in the league this season,
Yeah.
and obviously the West Ham games. They're the games that really we need to pick up more points going forward. But as I said, we're 11, 12 games into the Premier League and 4 points behind Chelsea. Not too bad.
You betcha, Helen. You absolute betcha. I think my goodness, so we've had what? 2-0 Villa, 3-3, 3-3 Burnley Palace, 3-3 Newcastle Brentford, 2-1 Norwich, 4-1 Watford, 1-0 Wolves, so that'll probably be last. And then obviously 4-0 tonight. So
and then even an Everton defeat for tomorrow, which will be good for Tom anyway. Sorry, Tom. Even though I'd say we'd hope for an Everton result at City, but I think there's more chance of pigs flying than Everton getting 3 points.
There's more chance of pigs flying. Well,
yeah.
it could be potentially that. But yeah, guys, I think we're going to leave it there. Thank you very, very much for tuning in to an impromptu match reaction as well. Big thank you to Jack for coming on as well.
Yeah, thank you very much for having me on, Doug. Enjoyed it. No better what a result to talk about and everyone in chat. Hopefully everyone has a lovely evening. Get on to match of the day because it's going to be a good one. If it didn't work, get it on. Get people to record it for you. But I tell you, the Reds are flying and happy days.
Connor. Yeah, Agent Rafa. Absolutely. Yes, Helen, we are second place as it stands. I think Sadio will go probably back above us if they beat the AF tomorrow. And always Rafa as well. But yeah, guys, it has been very, very fun to do a match reaction immediately after a game as well. So thank you very much for watching. Hit the subscribe button and smash a like on the video before you leave as well. And obviously, if you have missed this as well, watch the repeat as well. But the Reds go back to second place with a 4-0 victory against Arsenal. We look ahead to Porto and Southampton, and then the EV next. So big 3 games coming up this week. Should be very, very interesting. But from myself and Jack, it is you'll never walk alone. And enjoy your night, Reds. Cheers.